didn't hear recording is on, but I think we're up and rolling. Okay, good morning, everybody. Welcome to LisaBug Cardio Strength Combo. And this is my version of our Aging Strong that we've been doing the last couple of months. And what I've got today is hand weights. And I have 3 different sizes. I have my 8-pounders, my 5s, and 3s. But I know everybody has varying workloads, and I'm going to give you options. So if you have really light hand weights, there'll be some of the exercises will double up and use on one arm. So not to worry, whatever workload you have, it's going to be fabulous for you. We'll also do some body weight exercises. So things like tricep dips on the ground, push-ups, planks, those kind of things where you don't need any equipment at all, just your mat. And if you have space at home, I'm going to be up against a wall for a couple of things, like a wall sit, and actually using my wall for a little bit of help with some balance on a couple of exercises. So if you've got a wall, that would be fantastic to use as well. So I want to be sure you're going at your own pace today, staying with whatever limits you have in your body, injuries, things like that. Be really aware of those as you work out today and stay within your own limitations. Have some water too, and let's get going with a warm-up. Okay. So I want you to make sure you've got some nice clear space around you. No equipment as we get started. And just march in place. And we'll start to check in with the body. See how you're feeling today for the workout ahead. Now just keep those legs moving and start to add some shoulder rolls. Up and back. Now, it's not necessary you stay at my pace. I want you to work wherever you feel comfortable. 2 more shoulder rolls. 1 more. And take a big deep breath in, sweep it up. Stretch and exhale. Breathe in. And I want you to really deepen that breath down low into those lower lobes of the lungs. 1 more time. Breathe in and breathe out. Just pulse the arms, just like you're walking vigorously. A little pump of those arms. Now we're going to make this a little mambo step. So it's just a little march, but your right foot is going to move forward and back. Looks like this. Forward, back. Forward, back. You're still picking up the left foot, but it stays right in place. Forward, back, forward, back. Nice job. These are movements we can do with a small amount of space. Arms are just whatever you want to be. You can swing them side to side. This is good as well. Good job. We have 4 more, forward and back. 4, 3, 2. A little change. This right foot steps out, together, out, together. I'm still really just marching my feet. Out, together. Good. Starting to add a little lateral motion of the spine. Stretch, together. Stretch, together. Good. Now I'm moving my feet to a step tap. Step tap. Excellent. Warming up through those shoulders. 8 more. 7, 6. Good. 4 more. 3, 2. No arms. I want you to keep this wide tap, wide tap. Now just start to shift your body weight side to side. Make this a lunge. Right, left, right, left. Your left arm reaches down, pull up, down, pull up. And I'm rotating my spine a little bit here, working through a gentle range of motion, warming up those knees and hips. We have 8 more. 7, 6. Are you breathing? That heart rate should be coming up a little. 2 more. Last one, hold it over on this side. Take a little stretch for this left inner thigh. Pull your toe up. Elongating through the calf muscles. Nice job. All right, lower that toe down, come to center, round your back all the way up. Flatten the back down, round it all the way up. Step your feet in together, march your left foot. Left, left, left. Your left. Good. We've got to repeat that pattern now, leading with the left foot. So show me this mambo step. The left foot steps forward, back, forward, back. Still marching, but just adding a little direction with that left leg. Maybe swing those arms side to side. 8 more. 1, 2. Good job, everybody. 4 more with that leg forward and back. 3, 2. Now the left leg steps out and in, so it's out, together, out, together. And again, it's still a simple march in place with a little bit of direction. Let's do 8 more of these, pumping those arms. 8, 7, 6. Nice posture. 4, 3, 2. Now you're going to add this right arm up, tap, and down. Good. Changing the movement to a step tap. Reach up. Lateral flexion of the spine. Little shoulder warm up. 8 more to go. Reach. 7, 6. Nice job. So you're still checking in. Just see how your body's feeling today for this workout. No arms, just tap. And then start to shift just your body weight side to side. Right arm reaches down, up, down, up. Adding a twist here. Rotate. 8, 7. Woo! Feeling good this morning. 4 more. 3, 2, 1, hold it on this left side. Stretch, inner thigh and hamstring. Flex your toes up. Just hold that stretch. Nice job, everybody. All right, shift back to the center. Round your back all the way up. Flatten it down. 1 more time. Round it all the way up. And step your feet back together. March on your right foot. Right, right. Good job. Okay, the body should be feeling pretty warmed up. I'm going to give you varying levels with our cardio work today. Now, we've done the mambo step before, so let's do it. Right foot, forward, back, forward, back. So if we want to keep this low impact, we can stay pretty grounded. Now, for 30 seconds, I want you to pick up the pace any amount, forward and back. So you can make this a little jog, a little run in place, or you can keep it low and slow. You choose. Good. Right foot's leading, forward, back. 15 seconds to go. Woo. Excellent. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, march in place. Right foot. Nice job. Woo, let that heart rate come back down a little bit. Now we'll be squatting out to the right side, right leg only. So it looks like this. Out, in, out, in, out, in. When you come in, add the arms reaching up. So low impact does not mean low intensity. You can keep the impact low and still really get the heart rate up. The goal is to use a nice big range of motion. Good job. All right, same thing here. For 30 seconds, you're going to take this any speed you want to go. You can also add a jump. Good. 30 seconds. Squat, step together, or squat and jump. Nice job, nice job. Woo. The goal is to elevate that heart rate into your training zone. 10 seconds to go. Woo. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, march left foot. Left foot. Let that heart rate come down a little bit. A little bit of interval training. Okay, we've got that mambo step. This left foot steps forward and back, forward, back, forward, back. Now this step can be as big as you want. It can be a little tiny one right in here, and then maybe add some Latin hip action, or make it a bigger step. Big step, bend that knee. All right, getting ready for 30 seconds at any quicker pace you want to go. Ready? Begin. Forward, back, forward, back. Come on. That's right, it's only 30 seconds. It's a good interval. It's a good burst to get that heart rate up. Nice job. Halfway, 15 seconds. Woo. Anything you want to do with your arms, absolutely fine. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to a march, left foot. Left. Let your heart rate come down. Woo. Okay, let's start with a squat out to the left side. Out, in, out, in. Arms can reach up as you step in together. Good job. Woo. Bending the knees deeply gets the heart rate up higher as we recruit those big muscles. All right, are you guys ready for higher intensity? 30 seconds, ready and go. Maybe you're adding a jump. Good. Or maybe just doing a quicker movement here. I want you to push it where you feel comfortable, but just a little bit outside that comfort zone. Taking your heart rate up. Make this as strenuous as you would like to make it. Woo! Nice job, everybody. You have 10 seconds remaining. Beautiful. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. March right foot. Right foot. Good job. So we learned the mambo step. We learned the squat. So I'm going to put them together in a little pattern, and you'll be switching legs each time. So we'll start on that right leg. Looks like this. 1 mambo, 1 squat. Left foot, mambo, squat. Right foot, forward and back, out and together. Forward and back, out and together. Good. Woo! All right, I know this is a lot of mind-body coordination, but can we do this faster for 30 seconds? Get ready and go. Forward, back, squat. Forward, back, squat. Good, you're going at whatever pace suits you guys. You can stay with music tempo and just keep going that slower pace. Woo. 15 seconds. Excellent. Almost there. We've got a drink break coming up. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Woo. All right, keep the body moving a little bit as you grab a quick drink of water. Nice job, nice job. Okay, we want to keep that heart rate up a little bit as we move into some strength training. So pick up a weight that feels good for you. I'm going to start with my heavier ones because I can always go down in workload. So my goal is to keep the feet moving. So just a little march in place. If it becomes too hard for you to focus on your strength training, you can stand still. We go curl and down. Good. Nice job. So the feet are just walking, just marching at any tempo. Got those biceps working. Curl and down. Now on the bicep curl, you can add a rotation. So you're bringing the palms up, or you can stay parallel. This is known as the hammer curl. Good, I want you to really be feeling it. So we're going for several repetitions, some good endurance training. You can always take a break if you start to reach fatigue in the muscles. Let's try 8 more. Good, 7. Woo, working up a sweat here this morning. Feeling that humidity in the air. Breathing. 4 more. And down. 3. Woo. 2. Curl up and hold it here. Keep moving those feet. Pressing up and down. Up and down. Nice job. Overhead press. Notice my elbows are in and facing forward. Palms are facing in. It's a little safer for our shoulders to stay along that plane, moving forward and back. Good, let's try 8 more. Up and down. 7. Whew. Remember, you can stop the feet if that feels better for you. 5 to go. Working triceps and shoulders. Last 3. 2. 1 more. Up and down. Lower the arms all the way. Take a couple shoulder rolls. Keep those legs moving if you can. Now we're going to put both movements together. Looks like this. Bicep curl, overhead press. Back down and release. Curl. Press up. Down and release. Good job. Now I'm going pretty slow so that I've not got any momentum to help me with this exercise. It's all your own strength and control. Let's get 4 more. Curl up, press, down, release. 3 more. I want you to resist the pull of gravity as you lower those weights. Try not just to drop them. 2, and up. Good job. 1 more time, curl, press, release, and down. Now we can come to a position, feet a little wider than hips distance. Bring the waist to your chest, slow squat. Down, up, down, up. Now the wider your feet are, the more you're going to feel this in your inner thighs. So you can play with the distance between your feet. Do what feels best for you. Good. 4 more. Down and up. 3. Up. 2. 1 more. Now a little slower, 3 counts. 3, 2, 1, push up. 3, 2, 1, push up. If you're feeling like adding the arms in, they go above the head as you rise. 3, 2, 1, press up. 3, 2, 1, up. If 2 weights gets heavy, set 1 down on the floor and hold 1 weight between both hands. 3 more. And up. 2. Last 1. And rest. Set those weights down. Now we are going to do a wall squat. So if you've got a wall next to you, I want you to come over, place your back up against the wall, and slide down so you've got about a 90-degree bend in your knees. If you don't have a wall, you can do a squat and just hold. This is isometric, 1 minute, still and breathing. So we've got our quads bracing, our glutes. The shoulders are back up against the wall. You've got nice posture. Place your weight right into your heels. Feel the backs of the legs engage a little bit. Oh, we have 25 seconds to go. Woo! If you're in a squat, just stay right where you're at. Hold and breathe it. If you need to come up, you can, but try to maintain 15 seconds to go. Woo! Good job, breathing, breathing. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come away from the wall. Woo! Okay, back to weights, and I'm going to go down to my middle resistance, my 5-pounders. So moving the legs, step to the side, right, left, right, left. Good job. Now bend your elbows just a little bit, maybe about 90 degrees. Going to work the shoulders here. So open the arms to the side and back down. Not quite the height of your shoulders, just a little bit under the shoulder level. Good job. And again, if the legs and arms together is just too much to think about, you can stand still in place and just focus on your weight training. But that little movement in the body is going to keep our calorie burn up, our heart rate up a little more. 8 more shoulder raises. Down. 7. Woo! I'm feeling those deltoids. Try to keep your shoulder blades pressed down away from your ears. 4 more. Good job. 3. And 2. 1 more. Just keep the legs going, rest the shoulders. Maybe take a couple shoulder rolls. All right, still going with the legs side to side. Bring the weights right in front of your thighs, up and down. Other side, up and down. Now a little quicker. Right, left, right, left. This is your front raise, working the anterior deltoid. Now if this bothers your shoulders, you can do alternating bicep curls instead, right here. Keeping those shoulders out of the picture. There's always an option. Take the one that works best for you this morning. Whew. Or mix it up. Do a few of each. Excellent. 10 more raises. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Good job. 4, 3, 2. Rest those arms. Keep moving the legs. Now I love putting a pattern together because it's really good for your brain. So we're going to do 1 slow side raise and then 2 quicker front raises. Looks like this. We go up, down, to the front, right, and left. To the side, slow, up, down, to the front, right, left. Good. Now you might be like, okay, Lisa, this is too much for me to think about. You can do it without the legs moving. So you can go out, down, right, left. Let's do 4 more. Out, down, right, left. 3 more. Good job, everybody. Woo! 2 more. Nice shoulder work. And up. One more of each movement. Out, shoulder raise, up, and up. Okay, guys, we're gonna do that same pattern again in your wall sit. If you don't have the wall, you're going to just sit into a squat. So get into position, arms go out slow, out, down, right and left, front, front. Open the arms, out, down, to the front, lift, lift. Oh man, I don't know what to think about. My quads are burning. The glutes are feeling it. My shoulders for sure. And a little bit of core work here. Let's do 4 more sets. Out and down. Lift to the front. 3 more. This is it in a squat. Woo! Good job. 2 more times. Out. Front, front. 1 more. Open. Close. Lift. Front and rest. All right, shake those legs out. Nice job. Let's grab a drink. We are going to transition down onto our mats. So you can slide that into place, and I want you to have a couple of either light or moderate hand weights with you. We are going to work the chest muscles, the triceps, the lats, the abs, all in one fell swoop, because I love efficient workouts. Okay, mat is down. Hand weights, you've got those. Let's come down onto your backs. Now, when you bring the weights up, make sure they're not towards your head here. I want you to bring them slightly down away from the tops of your shoulders. Set your knees up in table. If this hurts your back, you can put your feet down on the ground. All right, now really brace your core. I can feel it working already. Open the arms, chest fly. Out and in. Out, in. Now, for some reason, your weights are really heavy. You can make this a chest press by bending your elbows and pressing up. Both exercises are good. It just depends on the workload you have. The chest fly works predominantly the pectoral muscles and the shoulders. If you're doing the press, you also get some tricep work in here as well. Woo. All right, keep going with the arms. Send one leg out, bring it in, switch, out, bring it in. Now, if you have your feet on the floor, you can still send one leg out. So it's gonna look like this. Out, then step it to the ground. Out, step it to the ground. Good job. Now I really want you to start to feel that in the chest muscles, strengthening those, and into the shoulders. Woo. Let's do 2 more on each leg. Breathing. 1 more each leg. Last time here. Relax your feet down to the ground. Relax your elbows down so you're not using your arms. Press into your feet, hip lift, up and down. It's a little bridge. Now you can place your weights right on the front of your hips to give yourself a little extra workload. So I have 5-pounders, so essentially I'm lifting up 10 more pounds with my glutes, a little bit of hamstrings. Great strengthener for the posterior chain. 5 more. Exhale, 4, and down. 3. Comfortable range of motion, doesn't have to be super high. Last 1, and rest. Take those weights back in the hands. Touch them together and place them right at the center of the chest. Pick your knees back up to tabletop. Now this is a pullover, so the arms are going to go 4, 3, 2, 1, pull up. Slowly. Now, if you want, you can add one leg or both legs. 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, it just depends on your low back, on the strength of your core. So if this bothers your back, you're going to do one leg at a time, or you can just set your feet on the ground and just do the arm work. 4 more. Slow. Feel your lats working. 3 more. Brace the core. 2 more. Woo. And bring it in. 1 more time. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Excellent job. All right. You can set your feet down and use your weights to help you do a Pilates roll-up. So the arms can go over your head. Bring them forward and sit yourself up. Okay, tricep dips. Bring your hands right to the mat next to you. Set your feet on the ground. Pick up your seat. We go down, up, down, up. Now, for some of you, this might be a no-go because it might bother your wrist. So this bothers your wrist. Pick up your weights, and you're right here. Down, up, down, up. You choose the tricep exercise that you want to do today. Good. Really feeling the back of the upper arm. We have 10 more. 10. 9, whoa, 8, 7. This is a great body weight exercise. If you don't have any weight, you want to quickly work those triceps. 2 more. Last one, and rest. Sit the hips down, balance on your butt, pick your feet up into boat pose. Hold it. Now, if this bothers your back, set your feet down. You don't have to lean back as far. Or you can hold behind your legs to give yourself some help. This is a 1-minute hold in boat pose. 1 minute if you can make it. Woo! Brace those abs, good posture. Nice job, nice job. I'm looking at my clock here. We're about halfway, 30 seconds to go. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Good job. Check in with your abs. Make sure they're really firing. I don't want you to do this all with your back muscles. 15 seconds. 15, 15. Shoulder blades are down. Woo! Almost there. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, I had a method to my madness of throwing that in because I wanted to push-ups next, and we had already just worked our triceps. So let's come over to push-up position. Now, if you want, you can go up to your wall, and you can do wall push-ups if that feels better for you. We're going to take our hands about max distance apart, and notice as I bend my elbows, they're going to go back towards my hips a little bit, not out to the side. Down, up. Good. Now you're going to go just whatever pace works for you. We've got 1 minute of push-ups. Whoa. So you might get 3 or 4 done and feel like you need to come back here and rest in child's pose. That's okay. The clock will keep running. Come back in when you feel better, when you can get a few more in. Woo. You're already halfway. 30 seconds to go on those push-ups. Maybe you can do a couple from your toes. Oh, I don't think so. That's okay. Woo. Okay, guys, 15 seconds on the push-ups. Down and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, stretch back, child's pose. Okay, we have 1 minute plank position and 30 seconds in a side plank on each side. So when you come to plank, if your wrists are bothering you, let's come down to your elbows and do a forearm plank. You can be here from the knees or the toes. 60 seconds begins now. Now, if you want to have something to do during your 60 seconds, you can lift one leg and then switch. Or you can tap a toe to the outside of your mat and switch. If it feels better just to stay still, not to add anything extra, just focus on your breathing and your body position. Check your head alignment, really strengthening your core. If you're up off your knees, tighten your leg muscles. Your quads are really engaged. Slightly squeeze the butt and the inner thighs. You have 15 seconds remaining. Woo! Good job, good job. Can you tweak that form just a little bit more? Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop those knees down. Stretch back to your child's pose. Now start to think about how you want to do your side plank, and I'm going to give you plenty of time to get in position. So you can do it from your wrist or from your elbows again. You can have one knee down on the mat, or you can stack both feet up. 5 seconds to start the timer. 4, 3, 2, 30 seconds. Good job, good job. It's half as long as that front plank, so we can do this, guys. Good job. Stack your shoulders, stack your pelvis. You're already halfway through. 15 seconds to go. Breathe, breathe. Woo! Almost there. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, rest. Take a break. I'll give you some time to set up on the other side, but if you're already there, you're going to get some extra time. So you start whenever you want. Okay, from the wrist, from the elbow, from the knee, or stacking, we're starting in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds now. Good job, good job. Really effective training when we're working planks. That's what our core is all about, is holding the spine stable. 15 seconds. Woo! Excellent job, excellent job. Almost there. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, you got it. Stretch. Whoa, excellent. Okay, so we are going to be doing a little bit more tricep work from the hands and knees. I'm actually going to go down a little bit in my workload to my 3s because my triceps are feeling pretty spent here. So I've got my 3-pounders. I'm on my hands and knees, holding here. So let's pick up your weight in your right hand. Bring your elbow up so it's level. Now when we do a kickback, we come right here from knuckles to the ground, to the back, and then back to knuckles to the ground. We don't want to come forward with the weight because then we get some swinging action and we lose the work in that tricep. So left leg goes back, hold spinal balance, level off your hips. Our rhythm is 3 counts up. 3, 2, 1, bend. 3, 2, 1, down. 3, 2, 1. Good job. 8 more. Up, 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 down, 7. Now the back of your shoulders really getting some work too, just to keep your arm from falling down. It's keeping it up in place. It's known as a stabilizer muscle. 3 more, up, 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 down, 2 more. Good job, 1 more time. And down. Now keep the leg up, send your arm right out in front of you and hold it up. We're gonna hold spinal balance, 30 seconds. If that weight is too much, just set it down and just lift your arm up. Breathe, breathe. Tight core, isometric training for your shoulder and for your abdominals. 15 seconds to go. Breathing. Make sure your head is neutral. Woo. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set that weight down. Set your knee down and stretch in child's pose. Oh yes. Okay, we've got the other side. I'm going to switch around, other side of the camera. So now we have the left hand. Bring it up to 90 degrees so your knuckles are facing the floor. Make sure your knuckles don't come forward towards your shoulders. Take your right leg straight back. Hold your spinal balance. Rhythm, 3 counts to straighten. 3, 2, 1, bend. We have 10 repetitions. Here's 3. And bend. 4. Back of the shoulder really working. I actually feel this one more than the other side because that arm was holding me up during the last sequence of exercises. Woo! Zip up the core. 4 more. Extend long through that leg. 2 more this side. Nice tricep work. 1 more. 3, 2, 1. Now keep the leg up. Bring the arm out in front of you. Hold it up. Looking at my clock there. 30 seconds holding this. If you need to set your weight down, set it and just lift your arm up. Woo! Try not to sway your lower back. Good job, everybody. 15 seconds remaining. Woo! Breathe, breathe. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set the weight down. Set the knee down. Take your stretch. Woo! Couple breaths here, just relaxing those shoulders, relaxing your wrists. Okay, we have 1 set of crab kicks. So come back over to a seated position. What is a crab kick? So the lowest version we can do this is to sit on the floor, pick up one leg and reach across with the opposite hand. Pick up the other leg, reach across. So this is a nice basic version. If your wrists and your shoulders are bothering you, this is what I want you to do. You can also lay down on your back to do it. Otherwise, we're going to bring the hands behind. Pick our butt up off the floor, pick up one leg, reach across, across. Good. Wherever you want to be today for your crab kicks. If you do a few with your seat off the floor, it's getting a little bit too intense, then you can set your butt down to finish. 30 seconds to go. Reach. Good job. Reach. This is okay. This is all right. This is still a lot of work. Almost there. 15 seconds remaining. Across. Across. You can go slower, whatever pace you want. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend both legs out. Take a nice big breath. Stretch your arms up. and fold forward. Woo. All right, guys, we have some flexibility training coming up. So I want you to clear your space. And if you have a wall for balance, we're going to come up onto your feet. So our first stretch we're going to do is for the glute. The wall is just for balance. We're going to cross one ankle over the thigh, sit down like you're sitting into a chair, and fold your body over your legs. Now you can let go if you want to do some balance work here. This is our standing pigeon pose, our figure 4 stretch. So just hold and breathe. I'm going to bring our music down to something a little soft. We're going to try to hold each one of these stretches for about 60 seconds each. All right. Roughly 30 seconds to go here. Good job. As you're holding, you might be able to sink down a little lower. Once you find your stability, you can let go of the wall. Breathing. And then slowly come up. So the leg that you just stretched, I want you to cross that one behind the other ankle. And we're going to side stretch towards the wall and push your hip out. So what we're going to do is stretch this IT band on that outside leg. So start to rotate your body so you face the wall, and then push your hip away as you walk your hands down. You should feel this in the outside of that hip, medial glute, the tensor fasciae lata muscle, which is at the top of the IT band. Now maybe you can go ahead and walk your hands down a little more until your fingertips are dangling from the floor and you're in a little bit of a forward bend. That's a super intense stretch. 15 seconds to hold this stretch. If you need to lessen the intensity, you can come up sooner. Woo. One more breath. And then walk your hands back up that wall. And then the leg that's behind will stretch your quadricep. So you can reach down, grab your ankle. If you don't have the space to grab hold of your ankle, hi Treacle, you want to do a cat stretch, a cat pose. You can wrap your yoga strap around the bottom of your foot. Or if you have a chair in the room, you can set your foot back on top of the chair and just hold this stretch here. If you don't have any of those options and you're still not able to catch the foot, step this one behind you and just tuck your pelvis under so you're elongating right through the hip flexor. You can even add the arm up. So a lot of options here for this stretch. If you're holding the ankle, maybe you release the wall and work your balance. So your body should be feeling better, the heart rate really coming down, coming into that relaxed, slower breathing phase of our workout. Woo. One more breath. And then release. The foot you're holding on to steps in front of you a little bit with your heel on the floor. Bend your back leg deeply and reach down. This can also be done facing the wall. So if I turn the wall, I can walk my hands down to whatever degree feels good in that stretch. So it's all the way up the back of that leg. 30 seconds holding this stretch. Flexibility work is so important. And it's really nice to do after a vigorous workout when we've really got the muscles heated up. They're very pliable and stretchy. we can get a little bit more bang out of our butt on these stretches. Let's take one more breath in. And then exhale, come all the way up. Great job. Now while we're facing the wall, I'm going to take this hand that's closest to the wall and put my arm along it and then turn my body any amount. So I'm going to face you for just a second so you can see what I'm doing with that stretch. Now notice my arm is a little lower than the height of my shoulder. And just hold this. We're not going to stay one whole minute in here because this can be a little bit intense. Just a few more breaths. Good. We want to be gentle with this one. Nice and easy. All right, let's repeat that sequence of stretches facing the other direction. So I'm going to turn so I can use the wall in the other hand. My outside leg ankle crosses over the thigh, and I'm going to sit down into my figure 4 or standing pigeon stretch. 1 minute as we hold here. And then our challenge is to let go of the wall and try to work a little bit of balance. It's always great to throw that in. Whew. If you need the wall, it's there. See if you can sink your chest down a little closer to the thighs, really get that stretch. 30 seconds to go. Whew. Nice stretch for those deep external rotators into the glutes, the piriformis. Helps us to release those tight muscles around the sciatic nerve. All right, let's rise it up. The ankle that was crossed over crosses behind the opposite foot. And then side stretch towards the wall, push your hip out. And then we start to turn towards the wall. Keep pushing your hip out as you walk your hands down any amount. As you're holding, you might be able to go further. Whoa, that changes the whole stretch for me when I bring my hands all the way down. Make sure your muscles aren't shaking. You've got a nice relaxed face, shoulders, neck muscles. "15 seconds here. And then begin to walk your hands slowly back up the wall. And back to center. We're going to pick up the outside ankle for a quad stretch. Or lasso your strap around your ankle. Or step your foot back and tuck your tailbone under. You'll be focusing on balance. Hold that other arm up. And you can tighten the buttocks just a little bit to push your hip more forward and draw your knee further back. A little soft bend in your standing leg, so we're not locking it out. Just a few more breaths here. Whew. All right, releasing that side. You'll take this foot and step it forward. I'm going to turn sideways. So we've got our hamstring stretch. You can walk your hands down the wall. You're stretching the back of that leg. So reaching down maybe towards the ankle. Just find your edge wherever that might be and hold and breathe. Just about 20 seconds to go on our hamstring stretch. All right, take your time to come back up. And then we have the shoulder stretch. So we have the arm up against the wall, slightly lower than the shoulder. And then we're turning our body away from the wall any amount. So open up the pec, and I also really feel it in my bicep. Super important here, you're not feeling any strain or pain with this exercise or with this stretch. Let's just take 2 more breaths. And then release it down. Good job. All right, roll those shoulders a couple of times. Now we'll take a nice big deep breath in. Bend your right elbow, give it a pull. Stretch your tricep, take a little stretch over to the side. Our last stretch of the day in our class. And come up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bend the left elbow. Give it a pull and side bend. It has been so much fun working out with you today. I'm so grateful that you're still joining me for these classes, and it's just been a wonderful experience for me as a teacher to kind of branch out this way. So I love having you with me. Let's finish with one more deep breath in, stretch up. Place your palms together and give them up for you. All right, nice job, everybody. I'll turn our recording off. If anybody can stay with me and chat, I'd love to see how you're doing today. And let's get that recording up. Thanks, guys.